Hey everyone, can you imagine chilling in your living room, maybe sipping some coffee, when suddenly you see a giant ant leg poking out of your wall? Well, buckle up because that's exactly the kind of wild ride I'm about to take you on. It was just a regular Sunday. Our guy, let's call him Liam, was lounging in his living room, playing Minecraft. Out of nowhere, he spots something bizarre. A huge, fuzzy ant leg stuck in his wall. Yes, an ant leg, as big as his dad's guitar. Not your everyday sight, huh? In a mix of curiosity and sheer panic, Liam edges closer. And just as he's trying to make sense of what he's seeing, the unimaginable happens. A giant flying ant, the size of an elephant, bursts through the wall, wings buzzing and mandibles clicking. This thing looked straight out of a monster movie. Now Liam does what any of us would probably do. He scrambles for his phone and calls the police. I mean, who do you even call in a situation like this? Ghostbusters? Unfortunately, they weren't available, so the local police had to do. As sirens wail in the distance, the ant, sensing the approaching threat, starts getting agitated. It lets out a call and hundreds of giant ant soldiers come out of the wall too. The biggest ant is the queen, and it's flying around, knocking over lamps and tables, and let me tell you, those TV scenes don't do justice to the chaos a giant flying ant can cause. But here's where it gets even crazier. The police arrive and they're just as bewildered. I mean, their tasers and handcuffs aren't exactly equipped for giant insect warfare, right? So, they do the only thing they can, call in the military. Before long, Liam's quiet suburban street looks like a scene from an apocalyptic blockbuster. Helicopters, soldiers in tactical gear, you name it. And there in the middle of it all is our giant ant and her ant army, all as big as guitars, now officially the #1 threat to the country. The battle begins. It's not every day you see the military strategizing over how to exterminate insects, but there it was. Soldiers with protective gear and specialized weapons, strategizing their moves like they're facing a dragon in a fantasy epic. After what feels like an eternity of buzzing mayhem and tactical maneuvers, the military realizes they have to call for even more backup. The president and all his top generals show up, with the best gadgets you can imagine. With all of them working together, they are nearly able to defeat the whole ant army. But they still have to make one more backup call, so even more ground soldiers appear to help. And finally they defeat the queen, once and for all. The neighborhood is safe once again, and Liam? Well, Liam's probably going to have an unbelievable story to share at parties. So what's the takeaway here? Maybe check your walls for giant insects, or perhaps just appreciate the peaceful, ant-free environment of your living room. Whatever it is, keep your eyes peeled, because you never know when your home might turn into the next battleground for a creature feature come to life. And right then, when Liam finally thought he was safe again, he looked to the sky, and he saw an actual dragon. Here we go again.